Good evening, everyone. I am Jad. How are you? Yeah, no problems with laptop tonight. For a change. So how's Amjad? Hi, partner. How are you?
Hello, partner. You shit, bad boy.
Probably still. Are you still at Caravan? Yeah, if you remember, partner says he were going.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Amjad's first day back at college. Yeah, because Akalam had a week. Yeah, he broke up week before Amjad. So yeah, I mean Chris, Callum went back last week. I've got Mark on me. Oh yeah.
We'll get this on my channel.
Oh, he's still at Caravan. So yeah, I forgot to post link. So yeah, I'm just pinning message. So I don't know about where you are, Parkness, but it's been blooming cold here. Yeah. So yeah, I were gonna dye my hair today, but I just didn't feel like it. Hi Lee, how are you? Oh dear, I've got a incoming imposter.
Well, that's Lee.
I'm on about Benny.
I'm looking at your screen, aren't I?
So yeah, we had a cat takeover today.
You're kidding.
Both Benny and Tucker were in recliner. Chris says, well, he says I couldn't sit in it if I wanted to. So John is here as well.
Hello.
Do you know when somebody says to you, keep your fingers off?
Yeah. Oh dear. What you been doing?
Oh, I slammed spade into my hand earlier. It just slipped accidentally and it went boom. Took a right chunk out of this little one. You can actually see me guider. So
dear.
The other one's not as bad, but everybody be laughing. Everybody be laughing now. Do you know what Christine, my little foster sister, signed to me? How am I going to scratch my bum?
Yeah, well, I mean,
how am I going to pick my nose?
It's hi James. It's a good question. You know what I mean? It's not beyond the realms. Are you gonna, hiya James.
She's just saying hello and good night.
I know.
Go bedtime, Keena.
I'm at 6s and 7s.
We asked Tracy to come up and sort Keena. Oh, yeah. She needs to be in her pajamas now.
But yeah,
just running a bit late tonight. That's all.
Yeah, a bit of a sad day yesterday because one of his friends from YouTube passed away.
Oh dear. Anyone idle or no?
His name was Somerset Andy. He's very big in train community.
All right.
But I used to speak to him on a regular basis on WhatsApp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like our friend, I had a friend called Anthony that used to go on Jimmy C's and that.
Yeah.
That jolly guy used to come up all the time on chat and boom, just passed away.
So yeah, it were a bit of a left-sided blow. You know what I mean? I used to speak to him all the time, and he were a big Sheffield United supporter as well. So we were.
That's two.
You know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah, it were okay then, James. Thank you for popping in anyway.
I've got no ink.
Well, can I just send them to you?
You send me to get her in pajamas.
Right, I've just finished my tea. Can I smell
Excuse me.
What?
Say hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Tracy.
I'm going to show I've got my computer ready. Don't push me in my belly.
Oh shit.
Right, come on, out of here. You're sitting in my bed.
Oh dear.
Right, I'll mute a minute just while I finish flapping at each other. A minute.
Oh dear. But
I just said I've had to mute girls, and I got shut up, Johnny.
Anthony's.
oh, partner says Anthony's widow was in Lee's live last night.
Oh, right.
When they weren't married.
Oh.
That Anthony who Johnny's just been talking about.
Oh yeah, you were married, yeah.
Yeah.
She used to pop in.
Partner
when
says
he
she were in Lee's
Oh.
live last night.
That shocked me. That was just bummed on.
But yeah, Chris took a photo today, Johnny. Cat
Of what?
take over of the recliner.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Oh.
Don't sit in it for once at all.
Yeah, it was saying, "Oh, Donna."
Hello.
It's all right. We're just talking about Andy, and Johnny says one of his mates passed away.
Yeah, I've been listening to The Cure all day, working on the layout. I'm watching Andy's stuff.
And I think I know who you mean. Isn't that Donna, sister Donna Cantor or something? Is that his widow?
Yeah.
I finished the path. Oh, I was halfway through this. I had a meter to go of the path, so I wrapped some. I wrapped a tea towel around my fingers, right? And finished it. Does that not look? It looks like an arrow. Look, I shaped it like an arrow.
Yeah.
Some of the American lot have come
Right,
over
well,
to you.
so
Do
now-
that. That James is from my stream.
Yeah. Funny you should say that, Johnny, but on one of the sites, there were some paving slabs for sale. I thought, should have sent link to John.
I looked in B&Q today. Them ones I've got are 2.5 inch thick, right? The 2 inch
These
thick.
like big,
Yeah.
proper big
The
paving
shape
slabs.
is the ones I've got, different sizes, from about £3 up to like the bigger ones that I've got, of like a £5 each.
But yeah, partner says, yeah, that's it. I thought it were.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony Redneck
Yeah.
for your life. Yeah, used to take the mickey out of me for how much glue he used. One stream, he actually caught up and said, "I've got a gallon of it if you want it, Lee."
But yeah, I think I do sort of. I don't know her, but I know her from seeing her in,
It'll be my lives you will have seen her in.
Jeanette, are you a bit squeamish?
to a certain extent, but when it's
I'll tell you what I've done with my finger. My little finger's a right mess, you know. I should have gone to hospital with it, really.
Yeah, you probably should have done, Johnny.
Bullshit? What's bullshit?
When you've got a little bit of your tissue sticking out your finger and you can see your guide moving.
Oh no, blood and guts don't bother me.
Yeah, basically, Andy.
We'll find out.
What you'll know this his thingy was his word was bullshit. Wasn't it, Johnny?
What?
John,
Oh
his
yeah.
word he used to use, Anthony, to everything was bullshit.
Bullshit. But yeah, I sort of
He was a
know
good
of
lad,
her. I don't know her
quite sure.
Yeah, he
personally,
was.
but I do know of her.
Yeah, Sister Donna.
So, but
Hey, have you noticed? I'm not wearing headphones.
oh right, yeah. It's all right. Chris has just said, don't forget about the midget chicken. Hi, Dr.
What?
Smith.
Hey, Dr. Smith. I haven't
Well-
even got the chat out yet.
I order an extra large chicken when I do shopping now.
There you go, Jeanette. See,
I'll have a look at it in a minute, Johnny.
Have a zoom in on my little finger. It's not good. I'm not
Anyway,
doing it.
so I always order an extra large chicken. So when Chris put chicken in oven last week, and I went, if that's an extra large, I'll eat me out. So anyway, he gets the chicken from.
Do you know, I'll be back in a minute. I've just seen someone go live, that's Railway Community.
Okie dokie then, Dr. Smith. Okie dokie, Lee. So Chris bought a chicken from Asda, and he come back and he went, this is never a large chicken, he says, in all my days. So I says, well, is it a midget chicken?
I say I've seen bigger pigeons.
but yeah, Chris was saying, you know, he says, if this is a large chicken, I says, well, they're probably breeding midget ones nowadays. So
Good to see you, Dr. Smith.
Is that a small cock, Chris? Well, I'm not kidding you. Either they're not feeding them enough, or they're trying to pull a fast one, because that way.
Probably the demand. They're not even getting a chance to grow up to full size before the slaughtering.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. The one last week, if that were extra large.
They must have meant the tray it was sat in.
Ooh, nasty.
Even my little finger were extra
I'm
large.
wearing gloves as well, and the minute I did that little finger just blood started pouring out.
But this is the thing as well, Johnny.
I've cleaned it properly.
I mean, our washing, you know, the thing at me, at me, what do we call it? Me blade at me food processor. Now I'd washed it, no problem, and I was just reassembling it, and all I did was pick it up, and I nicked my finger. I mean, it's more or less gone now, but I'm telling you, hi Jason.
Oh, Jason, look.
I couldn't stop it bleeding, and it was the littlest nick on my finger.
I soaked a towel earlier with it.
Right.
This happened about half an hour before I had to go get Christine. By the time I come back, that one was all red again. But
yeah,
it's got them ones with silver in them.
Oh yeah, well, they're supposed to heal it up quicker, aren't they?
Yeah, the antibacterial because it's got silver in it.
Yeah,
that's what I might put on. If I stick that on it, stick that on my wrist.
This is the thing, Johnny. I cut myself that often. I've got that, and it's 2 meter.
Yeah, I used to buy them.
You just cut off what you need. So I'm good for a bit. You know what I mean? But I cut myself that often, and I get through that many plasters. And I says to Chris, I says, next time you buy some, don't get single plasters. I says, get me one of them strips. I says, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know what size you're going to need, do you?
All this is it. But
Jesus
Christ.
Look, little Khalid downstairs, baby, 8 month old, he's kicking off.
Oh dear.
They're stopping with us for a few days.
Oh.
I'm just thinking if I put my silver bracelet on, this is pure silver.
Yeah.
Will it out of my hand? You never know.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Does it turn your hand antibacterial or just your wrist? I bet Pat Ness could find out.
I was going to say something then and I forgot now.
Must have been a lie.
Yeah, must have been.
I said that to Tracy actually. Oh, it can't have been that important.
I forgot. I'd forget my own head if it were loose.
Yes, I wrapped tea towel around me, one-handed, and finished laying the patty on it.
Oh dear.
I won't wait. I won't stop him. I'm stubborn that way.
But I mean,
half an hour later anyway, won't I?
I can't believe it. I've still guarded and guarded bloody texted me today.
Can you remember Chris saying that he'd moved back garden the other day?
Yeah.
Gardner texted him this morning. He says, "Do you want me to come today?" Chris says, would you Adam and Eve it? He says, because I've done it myself. He says, Gardner wanted to come today.
Yeah, but think about the savings, Chris.
Very true. We're still coming on Monday though next week.
Yeah, well, that edge out there, once it's just starting to
Start to strut. It can do front garden for me and finish the back end off for me.
Oh, Jason says he's had his haircut this afternoon. Grade 0. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Welcome to the Bonehead Club for me and Johnny as well.
No. Whoa, stop. What? Full head of hair.
Yeah, it's coming back. Chris has a grade 1. No.
Tracy said, why don't I try the 7-week challenge that I've got left on my hair?
I hope, Johnny, it'll be as long as mine.
I used to have longer hair than you, Jeanette, when I was a rocker.
Oh, dear.
Oh, thank God there's no photos of me when I was younger. We didn't have photo phones then.
But
I used to wear the combat trousers, black Doc Martin boots, rock, like Metallica tops. And
I can just imagine you will.
I used to have my hair shaved down the sides. There was no hair on the sides, and it was about halfway down my back.
But
the goatee beard, I always just kept a goatee, but I never had a full beard. Right? This is first time.
I've got an hair. Well, I've got 2 hair dyes actually because it's that long. But
Well, it's in the new one.
I just can't. I haven't felt like it at all today.
I once dyed mine all like raven black, and I look like fucking Magnum PI. And then I went into my mum's house. First thing she said, "You look a tit."
Partner says Johnny with a mullet.
No, it wasn't a mullet. It was just long hair. It's long hair. My mate had the flat top. My mate had the flat top.
Hey?
My mate had a proper flat top. You could have landed an helicopter on it.
Oh dear.
He only went to one place that could do it properly because he didn't like
That's
anybody
the
else.
first time I've heard that in a long while, a flat top.
Oh yeah, proper. He went, his hair went, boom. Like a triangle.
Like a G.I. Joe type of haircut.
Well, you're older than me, see, but he used to like wear the bomber jackets and that as well.
You had to send me that picture.
No madness when you used to have turn-ups on the jeans. That's what he dressed like.
Lace up Doc
Martens. Yeah, that's what he dressed like. He used to wear the army boots.
With Tucker and Benny in chairs.
He used to get army boots from Leeds Market. Proper steely army boots.
Partner says he used to have a flat top in 90s. I can never imagine partners with flat top.
God. Please say there's some pictures.
Have you still got pictures, partner?
He's still working with black hair now. Yeah,
Hi,
I've said it
Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy liked you with your black hair, and then you shaved it off.
I'm a mummy's boy, so when she says you look a tit, it is for about a week. Then I look like a bald tit with no beard.
Partner says his legs were that long he had to have turn downs, not turn ups.
Turn downs. I used to wear combat trousers. I used to, jump in ahead.
It's like us. Like when they City Rollers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we all us women had like tartan trousers. Hey, the flat top was ace. Remember the massive cone with a spirit level? A cone with a spirit level?
Yeah, we all know that means peace, right? And that means the other one, right? So what's these two mean? What's these two mean? Keep your hand out the way.
No, it's off for one of them.
Oh, I swear to God, it didn't half chuffing out when I did it. Oh, my God.
Oh, dear.
Tracy had to peel the glove off as well, and then blood just went.
But yeah.
Have you noticed that though, when you cut your fingers seem to bleed really bad, don't they?
But I tell you, I've sent you that picture. All it were like a little nick, and it were no more than a paper cut. This one on my finger, but boy, did it bleed! I'm a little bleeder.
Hello.
That picture you've just sent. That picture you've just sent. Where's the bloody?
Am I echoing?
Say again.
Am I
You
echoing?
had the ginger and white.
Am I echoing, Jeanette?
No, you're right. Yeah, that's Tucker.
Okay, yeah.
Blackens on arm.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
know you
I
had
want,
the
a different,
ginger
I,
white camera.
want to get this path done. That's why I want a different camera.
You all like that chair, don't they?
He says he didn't know we had a ginger and white cat.
Yeah,
No, that's Tucker.
didn't. No, I didn't.
middle of the couch.
He spends a lot of his time outside. But
It's like a firm favourite, that chair now, isn't it?
Chris says, well, he says, bugger me. He says, I couldn't sit in it if I wanted to. He says, we've had a cat takeover.
Yeah, I said you had a cat takeover, didn't I?
Benny's there now, look.
Yeah, no. I seen the picture. I seen the picture.
Tucker's gone walking outside. So yeah, but if you'd have seen Callum's face last night, Johnny, he leant on other right, because you know we've put Biscuit's bed other side.
Hang on a minute, love. Dealing with Keno, what will you say?
Okay. But so yeah, is that your light up shed?
I've got that's my shed that lights up. That's got all of tools in it, and then I've got my shed that lights up at the back as well. My houses. And then I've got my church that lights up as well with little wheat grain lights. Then in the distance, me goat's going nowhere. It's tethered.
It's coming along now, that, isn't it? That's looking good, that. I'm not into trains and stuff, but you've done well there.
I love doing the scenery. I just haven't had the up and go since yesterday. I haven't had the up and go since yesterday.
Right, I'm going to chat to you for 5 minutes, then lay down with little shit for 5 minutes.
Well, Gordo says it's not a cat, it's Jeanette's fanny warmer. I was going to, before you went, Johnny, I was just going to say, last night before Callum went to bed, he put his hand on the chair arm, bend down and stroke Biscuit. And you know how like how it's held on with Velcro? He actually nearly shit his son because he thought he'd ripped it.
What, from the noise?
I've just said, I am Martin. Oh.
I am Martin.
But,
I'll change the camera back in there.
And I went, he was going, oh, what have I done? What have I done? I says, don't worry. I says, it's Velcroed on. He said,
No,
that was the noise.
Keen used to sit on the arm of it and then slowly land on the floor.
But yeah, he thought he'd broke it, and I went, "Don't worry." I says, "It's just our arm. That cushion on arm is fastened onto thing." I said, "It's Velcro."
Yeah, the motor mover on the bottom of that is massive. It's like a bloody cab.
But yeah,
cab with that motor mover underneath there.
I'll change camera back to me anyway because I'm on the workbench now.
Yeah, MDT outdoors. Right, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to get a little shit to sleep.
Gordo says, well, it's ginger. Jeanette has always made reference to being a ginger. Yeah, but the difference with Tucker is ginger and white.
Covered that. No.
It is, Tracy. I mean,
I know he is watching you, maybe watching you though. He may have you on.
Trey, why don't you come up here and chat to Jeanette a minute while I get her to sleep?
Yeah, Danny may be watching.
Yeah. Hi, Danny, if you're watching.
I'll wait for her to answer that one.
I have redone the description and everything for tomorrow.
Yeah, he knows. I'm going to send the link over to him tomorrow. I'm in close contact with Danny.
So I have sort of redone the description. And
Yeah,
said it
thank you for that, Jeanette. Much
Yeah.
appreciated.
White comes with old age. Oh dear.
Don't I know it? Jesus
But
Christ.
hey, I'll tell you something, Johnny. This is our. If he could have worked remote work, Tucker had it reclining back. It got his head on that arm, and he was like stretched out like this with his head on cushion.
Like Lord Fauntleroy, weren't it?
Yeah. Chris says he was like Lord Fauntleroy.
Well, they needed weird pipe, slippers, and a cap. And
Well,
away.
I bet the thing that you've got it from Pets at Home from.
Tracy, it's not just comfy for us. I mean, we've had a cat takeover today. Tucker and Benny have been in
Cat.
it.
Is she going to answer my question, or I'll just sit here on her? Is she coming up to take over while I get Keena to sleep?
Yeah. Tracy, if you're watching, Johnny wants you to come and take over while he gets Keena to sleep.
That cut's not that bad. I'm going to keep that uncovered just to bring you. But I can't leave that one uncovered.
I'm going to say the slightest little knot, Johnny, and it'll start bleeding again.
This I've just shot. That's quite deep. That one, isn't it?
Tucker
I was
Jenkins
skimming
and
with I
Benny.
wanted to get the level down for the block paving without taking too much soil out. So I was skimming it like that, and my hand slipped. And spade went boom straight into my hand. It's a sharp.
Jason says, "Hope Jack is okay," and say hello to her from me, from Jason.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's had one of those days because it was sister's funeral today, and she didn't go, so she's feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously she's not got your message, Johnny, or otherwise she'd have been up by now.
I can put it in writing. I'll just sit. I'll go get her. If not, I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okie dokie.
See you in a minute, Johnny. I'm loving this. The first time I've been up on panel with no headphones. Hey, do you know though? It could be a YouTube thing and StreamYard thing that they're being done today.
I mean, you know me. I've never wore headphones because I can't.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, did you see in group? Amjad's got glasses now.
Yeah, I did see that. I
welcome
need to add you actually, Amjad. I keep meaning to
Four
add
Eyes
you on
Club.
Facebook. I keep meaning to add you on Facebook. I've got no third monitor.
No.
I can't do without mine. I ain't got the other laptop at the moment. My big long lead that goes from where the monitor that's levelated to my other laptop, my other tower. The big long cable's got a break in it, so I've got no second computer no more at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah. Well annoyed because I've just put Windows 10 on it as well.
Just sending you a picture. Not you, Chris.
Well, yeah.
No, you know it's Johnny's. I don't think it's.
No, I've done a review on those Poundland blades.
Yeah.
Not a fan of them. They don't last long. The dead. That one's now ready for the bin. They don't last. But they're good for the money, what you pay for.
StreamYard can be troublesome with the audio.
Yeah.
I think on this laptop, I don't seem to have a problem.
I don't usually have a problem with this. Try to stream sometimes, but when I've got guests, it struggles. But I've found the problem with this laptop. I've sorted it now.
But it's like this camera, because it's a good quality camera, the audio and the picture are spot on.
That's the same with this one. This is a good camera.
But Gordo says you go careful, you don't make a spectacle of yourself, Granddad.
It's hilarious, that. Have you seen? It's a fizzy can. But in it is all my broken blades.
Oh.
I won't put them in the bin. I will not put them in the bin for the simple reason.
I'm Judge bestie. Thought he was somebody else. But you know, it's if you've got to wear them, you've got to wear them, and it's simple as that, isn't it?
I have to. These are me one for the. I've got distance ones, Amjad, and others.
But I mean, these is like varifocals. My webcam isn't bad considering it was only a tenner at Amazon.
Yeah, they're the one that I had on before. The one I've got on before is a bad one.
I mean, this one's quite a cheap one, but but the thing is, other day, Chris found some things.
That one is.
Right? You know how you've got them shutter things for your camera?
You mean that?
Yeah. Well, look at them.
Yeah.
I can stick them on my camera, and it's same thing.
Yeah, I like the shutter. I want another one of these.
It's like a shutter that you can open and shut. Yeah. Because it just say protect your privacy, webcam cover.
Oh, I've been meaning to send you. You got stamps?
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting on. I've just sent 10 stickers off to a YouTuber.
Gordo says I sat on my glasses on Sunday, broke the arm off straightening them up. Lucky I have a spec. If you got them from Specsavers, Gordo, they charge you a tenner. I didn't
get charged. I didn't get charged as Specsavers when I broke the screw come out my arm.
That is no word of a lie. Went in and I told them story. You know when I fell over and I headbutted the door.
Yeah.
I thought it had just like made him out of cop, but it hadn't.
Yeah.
On looking closer, it had actually got a crack in the arm. So I went into Specsavers and I said to him, I had a bit of a tumble. I thought they were just sprained. I says, but on closer inspection, I says, there's actually a crack in them. Yeah. And she says that, well, them glasses that you've got are no longer in circulation. So I'll have a look at spares box and see if I can find your thing. Otherwise, I'll have to send them off. So anyway, she goes to this box and she's searching through it. And she says, oh, you look. She says, I've got one. And it's exact, the right side one, if you know what I mean. So she says, I'm going to have to charge £10 though. And I went, well, I get free prescriptions on my glasses and whatever. And she says, basically, your prescription won't cover for repair. But anyway, and I says, well, surely, I says, a tenner don't seem a lot to some people. I says, but because we're on universal credits, I says it is a lot.
Yeah.
So Chris just says, oh, don't argue, Toss Jeanette. He says, I'll just pay tenner and be done with it. At least you're going to have your glasses, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I hate this path that I'm doing down on the industrial area. It's been a pain to do because it's got all.
Yeah, they absolutely FUCK'd. They are broken on the hinge. But that crack of mine, Gordo, were right on. You know, thing. How can I put it? That bit there.
Oh, do you want to laugh? Do you want to laugh? Do you want to laugh?
Go
You
on,
know what?
then.
I had all the emojis in my YouTube, my chat. Yeah, for Andy. YouTube sent me an email.
Ah! Spam.
Yeah, spam. I just bloody ignored it. My comments didn't come up on it until 3 o'clock today.
Really?
Yeah. They were trying to
You see,
review it.
when I have like my YouTube on, I put live chat on, not top chat.
Yeah, I do live chat. I've got live
Yeah.
chat now, but I haven't popped it out. I haven't popped
One
it
out,
out.
one in. Here, Gordo. Famous Tucker. Tucker.
He's ruling that chair. It's Tucker. It's the Tucker chair, not the.
I'm leaving. We're going to have cat cam on because I've got a feeling he's going to get and put his head on armrest. Oh no, he's having it. He's having a scratch and a wash.
Oh, Jeanette's live.
We've got cat cam. Oh no, he's decided
It looks like a ratchet. That's a template for one of my paths. It's took me all day to try and do that template.
Oh
Do you
dear.
know who I blame? Do you know who I blame? Myself.
Oh. But I don't think you want to watch Tucker cleaning all his bits and bobs.
No.
As interesting as it might be, I just don't think you want to see him.
I've got a new gimmick as well. I've got another new gimmick.
No.
I
have
the phone.
Chris is just about an art failure.
I've got another new gimmick from the other phone. I can put my other phone next to me. It's actually meant to be for in a car, but I've got it mount. It works.
It's called a Nexio Go. Nexi Go. That's the covers for it. That's the name of it. And this is the camera that I'm using. I mean, I can look on Amazon. Do you want me to put the link in, Martin? That they are quite pricey. They're about 50 quid. But as you can see, it's got got noise cancellation and
it's got the ring light on it.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Another good camera, Martin. Another good camera I've got. This one I'm on the Polar. What is it?
It's all right. I'm just looking for it for Martin and.
Yeah, I'm on the Polar Cat. Eagle Eye Mini. And the Eagle Eye Mini is another good camera. It's self-focused.
Yeah.
And that's another good one. I didn't get this new. I've looked for it new. And it's a 60 quid camera.
This camera is $54.99. I mean, I can put link in, Martin.
Yeah.
Could you use an iPhone or GoPro? You can if you want some YouTube videos on how to set them up.
Yeah. You can. It's easy to do the iPhone. I've got an old iPhone, Martin. I connect my old iPhone to my is a fourth cam.
I'll tell you what the good thing about it is as well, Martin. It's got a ring light on it as well, look. So it says, adjustable ring fill light. The built-in ring light offers light compensation at 3 different levels. With touch controls, you can achieve ideal brightness by adjusting the ring light. Full HD 1080p USB webcam. 75-degree wide-angle lens, capture true-to-life videos and images. 2 million pixels high-definition image allows you to experience crystal videos in every environment. Perfect for Zoom, FaceTime, video calling, OBS, Facebook, YouTube, Xbox One, blah, 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 blah. Autofocus and built-in microphone. So, yeah.
I think Jeanette will be live Friday for Manic Friday, won't you?
Definitely. Oh,
yeah.
Crumbs.
So you don't do your Wednesday one no more, do you?
No, I've decided that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine. I'm doing an Unbox Live this coming Sunday, but then my videos and lives come the end of May are going to be doing.
Sorry about that, Johnny. I was looking up a link on Amazon for this webcam that I bought.
That didn't take long. She's spark on her.
So yeah, that's the link, Martin. It is quite pricey. It's $54.99.
Whoa.
It is good. But it's got a ring light, look, Johnny. So, you know, like if you're filming on it, or, you know what I mean? It's not just for live streaming. It's got a noise reduction camera. Yeah, autofocus and everything. They are a bit pricey, but well worth it.
I know what I forgot to do yesterday. There was a video I was meant to put on that live stream last night.
I've swapped them for them ones with that silver in now.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's bloody saw that little finger. Ow.
Bit better to scratch your bum with.
Yeah.
I could get a clip of lighter up my nose. I just thought I'd let you know.
Ooh. Martin says, tell Chris I just also ordered the Insta360 Go 2. But yeah.
I needed an instant lie down when I did that earlier. You see when you can see colours go.
But yeah, I mean, $54.99 just for a webcam. But you've got to, I mean, you know, when we do the baking live, I don't know whether you've noticed, but after a few seconds, it reduces the noise, you know, with the mixers and everything. So that's what the noise reduction thing does.
Oh, does it automatically? Cool.
And let's say, for instance,
if you're gonna do something though, and you want to do it serious, you might as well have the decent equipment anyway.
But I mean, when I do the baking live, I use that one for like when we're chit chatting, but I use that one for the overhead shot.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? It's
that's what Danny. No, Danny Southline Southern Line.
Yeah.
That's what he drives for a living.
Oh.
Real train.
I normally do DIY where I don't hurt myself.
I will.
Martin wants
link in. Jeanette, have I got permission to put my link in?
Yeah, I was just about to say, Martin wants link to your channel.
Yeah, I'll put it in now, Martin. Just bear with me. I have got another window open.
But yeah, it will like one of these things where you either do a crap camera or you spent money and invest in some. I mean, it's like Chris with his photography and his drone and everything.
About where Tracy's put her camera, that wasn't a cheap camera. I just don't know where else she's put it. She went live with one night in that caravan with the camera, and I haven't seen it.
Hi, Crypto. But yeah, you know what I mean. And I were umming and ahhing about price, and Chris says, I mean, this was advice that Chris gave me. Says, look,
I'm Vulcan now.
he says, look at it this way. He says, I've invested in a good camera for my photography. It says, you know, I mean, I just looked, and I think it was August the last year when I bought this. Never had a problem with it at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
I do everything on my phone, to be honest. Can't you tell?
I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, same as Chris says.
Anyway, we have these blocks for sale because I might need a few more.
No, these weren't blocks; they were pavings, the square paving slabs.
So I've done that little nice path to my other path. I'm thinking it'd be nice if a path went that way, but I've only got about 10 left.
Oh, I can look for you, Johnny, after stream, but we're on Facebook somewhere.
I do crypto.
Chris.
Just put the video. I just it was easier to put the video link in of Andy, the live stream dedicated to Andy. I just thought I just thought I'd put that in.
So yeah, that's Lee's.
Well, that's the video. That's the most recent live stream I've done dedicated to Somerset Andy that used to come in. Jeanette loves Jeanette's baking. He always used to say to Danny Southline, I'm going to watch Jeanette's baking live now.
I said to Tracy the other night, I said, I quite fancy something sweet, you know. I said, waiting till next Tuesday, right, for you to do some baking. Just ain't good enough.
Oh, dear. Well, we're doing scones tomorrow and Malteser cookies.
Oh, I look
She
forward
mentions
to that.
we've got tin pads in oven.
Oh, you know who'd love them with the Maltesers on? Andy.
Hey?
Andy loves Maltesers.
But yeah, he's been to one or two places to try and get me some Horlicks today, and he says he couldn't get me any, so he's going to go to other Asda tomorrow.
I'm doing the morning school run and the afternoon school run this week.
Oh.
Mum's having a few days off.
Yeah.
Cheers, bud. I'll grab you. Hang on. I don't mean in that way. So I'll grab you.
From the
I can't grab you out.
Orange and cinnamon scones, Crypto, and the Malteser cookies. Yeah, so it's something out of the ordinary, and I kept saying I'm going to make these orange and cinnamon scones for God knows how long, and then I've sort of come across another recipe, and I've sort of put it to the back burner. But yeah. Oh, in-flight and airport videos.
Right, I've got you. Right.
I've got you. Right.
Oh, I've got a bloody painful finger.
But it's like going boom, boom.
I've done it,
boom.
hey, Johnny. You know the way you've done it? I've done it
It's
with
throbbing like it's bloody ET's finger. It's just not like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had it. I've done it on the tip of my finger with the scalpels.
Thing is, years ago, I got electrocuted on this hand, and there's a scar on that little thing. So now it's cut it across. It's like split in two frigging directions.
Yeah, so it's a weak point, basically, Johnny.
It won't, but you can't stitch that up. I'm just gonna have a little
No.
scar. I can say, look at that, man. I did that. When I built that. I like that though. With towel wrap around me, still finishing that payment. I had that much left to do. I was not stopping.
I don't blame you, Johnny. That's something I'd do.
But I don't know about anybody else, but slightest, they're like paper cuts. Don't you find that they bleed the worst or they stink worst?
I think it's because you've got tiny little nerves at the end of your fingers, haven't you? So when you cut your fingers, they just bleed really.
Yeah. Tell you that one where I did, and all I were doing is getting it off at Drake because I've got a drainer thing on my draining board, and I was just picking it out to like put it all back together, and somehow I caught tip of that finger, and it was only like a little paper cut, but it bled for England.
I honestly think if I want to wear that glove, this would have been proper like.
You probably a top end on it off. I'll take camera around now.
As soon as it whammed the glove, it split the glove. The glove that had like a rubber grip to it. It split the grip. Look at him all cozy in the corner.
Look at Chris, he's watching his big... Oh, he's got... I haven't got my big monitor no more.
Jeanette, is he watching you right now?
Yeah.
Well, Bennett, you're going to go blind sitting that close.
He's multitasking. He's watching football and he's watching me.
Oh. I need to get rid of that off there.
Oh, you'd be pleased to know he's he were watching Leeds. It's done now. He says it's 0-0.
Oh, don't rub it in. It could be worse. You could have watched Liverpool and Everton. It looks like we're going down.
But I mean, like in your life, I mean, Andy, we're a big Blades fan. And
you tell me you were League One, and I still won't have a frigging clue.
Yeah, Andy, we're a big Blades fan, and I went. They did it on Saturday against Cardiff. That win with for Andy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was because do you reckon he went the Thursday because his sister had to come home from her caravan club because he couldn't get hold of it.
It could have been lay there for days, Lee.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about it.
Tracy were just about to leave when I did this. If I'd have took the end of my finger off, Jesus Christ. That'd have been good.
Yeah, they'd have been knocked down for you, Johnny.
There were nobody around.
You imagine if you hadn't had your gloves on, you'd have probably chopped the end of your finger.
Oh, honestly, do you know them gloves you get with a rubber grip to them?
Yeah.
It's split right through the
yeah, Chris has got some proper like gardening gloves.
Yeah, that's what these are.
Yeah, he they didn't half inch them, but he cadged them off it. Them that come and do, all out here.
Why not?
You know, mowing and tidying up, supposedly. Landscapers, that's it. Call themselves landscapers, but they don't do a lot of landscaping.
They stand there on them platform ones, don't they? Go.
But this is the thing. When they come in, you know, like when it's autumn and all leaves us coming off at thing. Now, Chris often says, you know, if ever you go out there and you fall all your length, he says they'll be hell to pay because all they do, they just blow them into a pile. They don't pick the leaves up. They just blow them into a pile.
You know what they do when it comes to cut it? Cut leaves up at all.
Yeah.
There's even more crap on for it.
And you know, you get like days today.
Oh, at least City Council contracted out a grass company to cut out grass. Thought they got a good deal.
You know, like
don't pick
today,
up the clippings.
Had it been in autumn and it were windy, that pile that they accumulated and not took away would just blow back. Welcome back, partners.
Welcome back, partners.
So, yeah, Chris says low betide on me. It says if you ever slip on them leaves, he says.
What's that strip of wood for, Lee? Is that the platform?
This one.
Yeah.
It's a long platform. It's a load of
platform.
Cool. There, I've got to do all detail. Yeah, I've got handrails to go all the way down it.
I'll tell you something. It's the smallest job to do. It's never detail. Building that little
never finished. You've always
that
got something to do on it.
6 foot by 4 foot, but it took weeks and weeks. What little details to
see you later, Amjad.
See you later, Amjad.
Night, Amjad. Go to sleep, little Amjad.
Yeah, go to sleep, little Amjad.
Oh, look, it's a banana. I'll never get over that one. He did that night, Amjad, and it's the moon. And I looked and I says, well, what you put a banana for? It says it. It says it's a banana. It's a moon.
I find it appealing.
Nobody ever lets me live it down. Even your nose bro sent me a card with stickers, and he says, "Here's a banana for you." So
what is
That's
building
just-
it? Right?
What I'm gluing down now is Metcalf paving.
Putting paving in. Yeah, you do go for details early, I must admit.
his
I'm
shed's
back
even
on
got
top.
lighting in, and his church.
I
I'm
have.
going to order some solar lights this week, Jeanette. I want to go around that ring thing. Some nice big
Oh
solar
yeah,
lights.
them plants set it off and all, Johnny. I've seen pictures.
You know, the purple and the blue ones were only $5 each, and then the other ones were multi-packs, 3 packs for $5 as well. So I got all them
I've
flowers
got,
for
I've got
20.
lights in the shed.
Look
I'm
at
not
that, you've
looking
got
behind
lights.
it.
Look. That's good, isn't it?
Partner says it
And
doesn't.
all
look
they
like
are
banana.
little fairy lights, Christmas lights.
You've got ample parking.
Oh yeah, there's ample parking all over it, but I'm doing the road markings. They're getting done. But
Yeah, I'm very impressed there, Lee. You're doing a good job there.
this layout was an accident layout, and it always will be. This was a layout that should have gone the tip. It was in the, someone put it on the Facebook group, and I went to.
Well, like me, then you rescued it and turned it into something else.
I actually, it was a full layout. It was full layout. I had to strip it down, and I got there at 1 o'clock. I had till 4 o'clock to strip it down from all the scenery on it.
I've got chainsaw out.
Wardo says, I remember when I built the doll's houses for eBay, cutting all the individual bricks out of balsa wood, and then champering them took over a week. It is like a time consuming.
I built Kino a pirate ship out there.
Let's see, there's time consuming. This fence is built out of coffee stirrers and matchsticks. That is time consuming.
Yeah, and fiddly.
And that's one thing I will say. Andy used to say to me, "How can you do that, Lee? You got more patience than me."
I won't have patience to do it.
Oh yeah.
There's what chopped my fingers off.
Your trace is black.
See where the sand looks a bit darker? That's where I sliced my fingers.
Oh, is it bloodstained? Is it?
It's funny how it's an arrow pointing right to the circle, isn't it?
Nice one, partner.
No offense intended.
Intended. That's a good one. That's a good
It's easy
one.
to show it on Viber screen, isn't it? I've got Viber on here that I chat to Tracy on mobile phone.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I know where it is.
Yeah, then flowers do set it off, don't they?
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm going to change camera back. I'm putting my camera back on.
I did that picture between clouds. Honest to God, I sent some pictures to Tracy about a minute before, and it looked like it was night time.
I half expected, because Chris went out with drone, but it went out awfully dark. What's that?
That's stick on road markings. On
Oh,
a tape. Yeah. I don't use that though because my zebra crossing, so you can see they were built out of the little stickers.
I see me now, you don't.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I call
they've
zebra
got little
crossings. Now you
stickers.
see me now, you don't.
Yeah.
but the thing is, it's like both with what you and Johnny do, it's like a creative thing, if you know what I mean. You've got to sort of have some.
That what I built out there was never on a piece of paper. It was just an idea in my head.
But that's what I'm saying. You know, if you get an idea, get exactly what you want, and you focus
I mean, that
on
porch I built, that
This
porch
layout
I built
here-
was a comment from AJP.
Go on, Johnny.
I showed him all my
Yes.
bits of wood and stuff, and he went, "Why don't you build a porch as a joke?"
I'm in the proceed at the moment in the garden, doing some work in the garden, and it's going to be coming out
You should film. Oh, yeah,
probably
you
on my
will.
channel first, but eventually it'll go over to Jackie's channel that she's going to be starting, because we're in the proceed of making a wildlife garden in the garden.
It's easy a wildlife garden. Just don't cut the grass, don't cut the edges. Just leave it to grow.
No. We're doing it. I've got the bottom of the
I'm
garden.
joking, Lee. A managed wildlife
Gonna do
garden.
we want flies and all that. So we're gonna have the butterflies.
Well, my
down the
15-foot
bottom
mound at corner from digging that hole, that's all got all wildflower seeds all over it now. So that should come up pretty good. All them ones that kids planted the other week, they're all coming up already.
Oh, already?
I put a big roll of plastic over them, like a little greenhouse, and I put it on
Oh,
a
yeah,
slant.
yeah. So
they're doing
it's
quite
like moisture.
Yeah. You can see it dripping on inside the plastic. I just don't have time to make a.
And I won't lag out now either. I won't even lag out. I know I won't, because I've been working on the laptop today, doing a lot of stuff.
Country.
I need it, homie. And I know what it is.
I only need about another 40. Another 40 would do, just to finish that path. I'll go nick his driveway. He still had some down.
Bordeaux says he made them dolls' houses, got good money for them.
My granddad used to make like lampshades, little miniature houses and stuff with little gardens and all sorts. He used to sell them.
Yeah, you do.
800 quid. One of them dolls' houses that Bordeaux built.
Oh yeah, they're not cheap. Not the proper one. I like the old Victorian style ones. You know, really.
Yeah. There's a
little details.
I know on YouTube.
You are echoing now, Lee.
Well, some here, but they want £100 for them. They can get stuff. Not paying that.
Yeah.
50 quid.
What we're talking about now?
Paving blocks.
Oh.
Somebody actually wants money for them. Ridiculous.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy.
Ooh. Let's find some for free, but they need cleaning.
I was going to say, but it's found some for free.
I have it Wortley, 5 minutes away, but they need cleaning.
Oh, well, you've got a pressure washer, haven't you?
No, I mean, cement knocking off.
Oh.
Nearly. Well, I had that on my Bluetooth speaker there.
Oh, that was posted a month ago. That'll be gone.
I bet they've gone now.
I don't need a full garden. I don't need that many.
Do you know?
Yeah.
That class 37 video I played last night on my channel, yeah. That should have gone up on his channel 2 days after he sent it to Danny. That is an exclusive. It'll never go on a YouTube channel. Going on mine.
Partner says the Fiat passed the retest.
Oh, look forward to seeing the new video of that one, partners.
It must have been like working on a Tonka toy for Partners, because he's a big guy as well. They're only dinky cars, aren't they? They're really small.
Yeah, they're not dinky toys to partners.
I was in front of this little stupid little chinky Cento thing earlier. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, will you get out of the way?
Yeah.
They did a few Georgian style ones, very grand 3-story buildings. Ooh.
Yeah, my granddad did big, huge lamps that were like little cottages on a big wooden plaque with little gardens, and they were amazing. He used to sell them as well. Yeah, this proper little shed set up with every little thing you can think of, woodwork and all
that. I liked Tracy's ingenuity when we were making them cookie cups.
Well, you can tell. Look.
That thing I've just glued down. Through it already, they come in big sheets like that. Paving Metcalf kits.
Oh.
What's that?
Paving.
Then the path I was gluing down. That's how they come in a big sheet like that.
Yeah.
They're not cheap either. That's about £7 for that big pack.
Should have got them sheets. You put them in bottom of budget cages.
I've got them.
And sandpaper.
I've got them. I use them in certain places.
You could use them for the beach.
Yeah.
You can use them for the beach. You can get grass smart. I've got a lot of stuff ideas that I use.
With a spade.
Yeah. It were working on the path, and he cut through both his fingers with spade.
I was skimming it just to get the soil level down.
Yeah, just put it out there. So if anybody comes across a proper like oil lamp thing,
what do you mean, like the proper, the train kind of ones, or?
No, I think it's like I don't know. You'll have to send me a picture, Gordo, and I'll show everybody so they know exactly what they're looking for. I know where
he'll get one of them.
And
also jumble.
Stitches will work on that, but I could do with some.
Also jumble, you'll get one from Gordo.
I tell you what, you could do with Johnny.
Gordo, send me a picture of it as well. You have got me on Facebook.
Have you got it? It's like tuber gauze, but it's like a proper finger bandage. Could do with some of that.
I've got the bit that you put on your leg.
Oh yeah, it's like a. Can you remember? It's like a big thing, and it's got a lady standing in the middle, and oil drips down.
Oh God, yeah, I remember them down the thread. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
And it's got a woman in the middle of it.
Yeah,
it's like got a dome on top, and then these black wires going down, and that's what it means. Where
like
oil
trickling down.
Yeah, the oil drips down.
But they were fire hazard, really. I remember you used to get them on the pictures as well. You used to get a picture of one.
Yeah, well, it's quite a while ago. He was saying that he wanted one, but he hadn't been able to source one. Well, he did, but it would be beyond repair, let's just say.
Jason put sandpaper and wet and dry paper are great from pound shop for roads and
they are.
I always buy my sandpaper from pound shop, mate.
Yeah, it says they're called oil rain lamps.
Yeah, they do the sanding disc with the Velcro bit on them, but they're only the triangle ones. But I don't care. I spin them around.
Pardon me.
The black sandpaper you get, you can use as roofing felt.
Yeah, that would look. Yeah.
And or cut it as well into strips and use it for shingle.
See, he can think of that way in a micro kind of way, and I think of like a pile of wood as a porch.
Hey, I'm going down your route though, where you done pallets. I'm actually going to be getting some pallets to do some work in our back garden. I'm going to be making
out pallet ideas on YouTube. You'll be amazed.
Oh, yeah, I've already seen it. I want to make
a
pallet bench with table either side of it made out of pallet.
No, there's one video where do you know the picnic benches?
Yeah.
If you bolt it a certain way when you're building them, you can get them to flip like that and be a normal big chair to sit on as well. There's a video on it on YouTube. You just bolt them together a certain way and you can get them to flip over into something else.
It says they're going for stupid money. I'm not paying over 1,500. Hell.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Not cheap, really. You're better off looking in antique shops and stuff like that, really.
That's the sort of thing that he's on about.
Yeah, I remember them, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They were in 90s, weren't they, really, then?
On same principle kind of thing. Sort of different variations of them.
No, there's over 500 of those blocks. I don't want that. Jesus Christ, I'd have to build another castle. Tracy got excited. She went, why don't we just pave all of it? I said, why don't you just pave all of it? So I don't mind the project, but you're not adding to it.
That one's a nice one.
How much is that one?
I don't. It's called. It's on a page called Collectors Weekly. Let's have a look. I'm visiting website.
Which class is a collector's item now? Magic will be if it's 90s and that. Retro stuff in it. My bloody fingers really throbbing.
There's no prices. It's like a
Yeah, get you right into the page and the shop.
That, you know.
Adult. Oh, we're all checking out. Breaking news, I'm back on the Iron Brew. Oh dear. They started the special offer again then.
Look how crystal clear that camera is.
It's not
That's
playing.
the friend's narrowboat. He goes up and down the UK
Not
canals
playing out,
on
Lee.
live stream, running 24/7
Lee.
with sound.
Turn your phone round, it's just doing the spinning wheel.
It's
You know it's not doing it at all.
Yeah, it's not.
Thinking, yes,
Yeah.
I like your spinning wheel, Lee.
Yeah, that phone always does it. I've got 4 devices. I've got 2 devices. My laptop's
Waldo
on.
says them
electrically now.
lamps used to be everywhere. Was a fad in the 70s and 80s. I remember my nan having one. As a 10-year-old, it fascinated me watching the rain drip down.
Blinking heck! Breaking news! Partner, get the flags out!
Are you 5 minutes behind me, Lee? I just said that.
Basically, the way we monitor is, I've moved the monitor. It's there, but it's slanted. I've got on another device. I ain't got the chat on the other
You've
device.
stopped moving stuff, Lee.
I've got a live stream.
There's one here on eBay, but it's in America, $2,000.
Jesus Christ. What was that honky tonk size one? Yeah, fire. You're all right. I bet you can find an LED version of it now, probably.
But yeah,
And there's some sort of, you know, because you could send colour down the fibre optics, can't you? Remember the fibre optic ones, them lamps that just go like that?
I will get with the program. I'm away with the mixers.
They don't beat Coronation Street.
I would never, ever, ever be that bored to watch Coronation Street.
But yeah, I mean, looking at prices, I mean, they're very rare, and I think that's where they optimise the
Stupidity prices.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
But it is, yeah. You know, I mean, I think the optimising of the fact that they're very rare, and yeah, the optimising price wise.
We got an house full. That's why she's just back.
Is that what first thing I asked for when his mum died?
Adjustable spanner with missing this side of the adjustable spanner.
If you say so, Lee.
I bet you're kicking him now, Gordo. That he before you could get to it, he chucked it out. And
Back then, though, you wouldn't have thought twice about it, really, would you? Because
oh, but them Fiat 500s are little dinky cars, though, aren't they?
They
I'm
are,
not
they-
saying
they
that
get
cool little
500
cars,
dollar.
but working on one when you're over 6 foot odd must be funny. What do you do? Just pick it up from one side and stick a brick on it?
Yeah, I bet. And all crypto, she says, I bet if he knew how much they'd end up being, he would have kept it. I bet. But he's kicking himself. Never mind, Gordo. I mean, you've just heard. I mean, like, I've looked at 2 on them on eBay. One with $2,000 and
Hey,
one
I must admit, I was gobsmacked when Crypto come over to my live stream last night.
I'm
Say
on the
that
full
again.
fat, full sugar
I was
soft drink.
gobsmacked. Crypto over to my live stream. She'd never been over there before.
Oh.
And I much appreciate everyone that come over, actually, like Crypto and everything.
I never seem to catch your lives, Lee. Don't know why.
Yeah,
Probably 'cause
the
I'm
one I
older.
done last night was an off the. It was planned to go live because I had that news to say. It was just done at 9:30 last night.
I've got a question for Tommy. Did he ever get shut to that dark chocolate?
Yeah, I wonder if he did. What
That's been the burning question, and I forgot to ask it up until now.
Yeah, he used it as a laxative.
Did you manage to palm it off on anybody, Tommy? But I had Ruby message me. Oh, she put a comment on. You know them.
See, once upon a time, I did have colour in my hair. Look. Tracy had changed a bit. Actually, that's nearly 20 years ago now.
No. Well, you hadn't. Not really, except yours gone a bit grey.
A bit.
Can you remember when you went to the seaside to see the animals made out of shells? Yeah, I think they still
Yeah,
do.
with little goggly eyes.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's some weird fun.
Anyway, Ruby wanted to know because she says, "Isn't it Baking Live with Lads this week?" And I went, "No. Basically, it's just a normal live stream because basically nobody's interested." Anyway,
Well, us lads get bored easy.
so I said, basically, she says, "What you making?" And I went, "Those orange and cinnamon scones, and then Malteser cookies." So she says, "What's a Malteser?" So I had to search through my thing and for a picture up or a bag of Maltesers. So she says, "Oh, the malt balls here in America, or Whoppers they call them." Tracy says she loves that picture.
When you used to be nice to me. That's a while back.
All right, Tommy's just, he says, "Oh yeah, gave it to my neighbour and he was delighted with it. Really, he was only talking about it yesterday." But I've been meaning to ask you for weeks now, Tommy, if you managed to, offload it to anybody. And I talking about baking and whatever, it just sort of, I don't know, I'll ask Tommy if he managed to get that shut of that chocolate. Yeah, but it was like Ruby, she's American, and she asked what we were making tomorrow. And she says, "What's a Malteser?" So I actually ended up putting a picture of a bag of Maltesers, and she says, "Oh yeah, they're called Whoppers here, or malt balls."
Malt ball?
Malt
Yeah,
balls.
that makes them sound appetizing.
But as part of the recipe, you've got to put Horlicks in and all, and Chris couldn't get any Horlicks anyway, so he's going to nip to other Asda. But I never knew
some shower gel a while back, and it's bloody African Lynx shower gel with Marmite. And it says you either love it or you hate it on the bottle.
It's like Marmite.
I can't do myself to shower with it.
Hate it.
I can't imagine Lynx Africa with Marmite. Ugh.
That's my daughter, Chloe.
She's gorgeous.
Of course. Look at me. Obviously. I don't normally show that picture because all lads go, "I'd have her." Yeah, I'll punch her into oblivion.
You don't mind another woman saying she's gorgeous.
I've lost that picture, don't you? She just said we're nice. Not the right one.
But, you know, I mean, there's all these different, you know, I never knew the called
That's
Whoppers
a
in
good
America.
one.
That's a nice
That's in
thing.
Morrison's. Cafe.
Crypto says it sounds yuck. I mean, what do you do? Eat it to wear it? It's called Marmite.
I've smelt inside. I just can't bring myself to actually, because do I really want to smell like bloody Marmite all day?
No.
I don't mind Marmite, but
You'd have everybody coming up to you and going,
I'll get it. It's funny. Hang on.
Finally get with the program and type in the chat. I'm not used to not being limited without me having my headphones on.
but yeah, no.
Yeah, sorry I
What you
didn't
trying
get.
to do, Benny? Turn me off?
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, biscuit.
Marmite.
No. No.
Biscuit wanting to go for his walk.
I just can't bring myself to shower.
Gordo says what he remembers about his nan was she were a quick knitter. Mum used to take them all down on Friday and would have jumpers ready by Monday. Only thing was they had to be washed. Gramps was an Olympic smoker.
See, it'd either turn the woman on or she'd want me to put me on some toast. Yeah, it does smell of Marmite though.
Oh no.
No, we can keep
I won't want Chris to be
You know
smelling
what my
like
answer to
Marmite.
receiving that was? Why?
It's linked with Marmite.
No,
Smells
not
it.
buying it.
I'm not buying it yet. I don't want you smelling like Marmite.
I'll probably get it if we can.
I'm thinking that.
Link
I've still got
Africa
the
and bloody
receipt in the
Marmite.
box when I got this camera.
Best about it, Lee.
Mummy,
Hey, yeah, I see you in a bit. We only took my camera box out the other day. So, that must have been good going Gordo for him to smoke 60 a day.
Oh, my stepdad, he was exactly the same.
Tommy says €2 for €1 in my local pound shop. Don't know how they got Tesco brand dark chocolate to sell.
I'm not willing to back myself and find out crypto with it.
Probably,
What's
Tommy.
it done?
It were probably, that's another,
Anyway, I can't go near bread now, crypto. So I can't be toasted.
But no. I mean, Chris has just said, don't buy me any for Christmas. I says, well, I won't anyway. Because
I'd have to be down to the last,
I don't
bit of
want
soap
him
in the
walking
house
around
to actually
smelling like
bathroom.
like Marmite.
I wonder if it's actually that colour.
But no.
How do you find out? Hang on. I'll put it on somewhere. It's actually bloody Marmite colour and all that.
Ew.
Oh dear.
Ooh,
Oh,
you can
God,
keep
yeah,
it.
it's a Marmite actually.
Yeah.
No.
Save that for a last resort, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who do I hate enough to send it for Christmas?
I got one dislike on that live stream last night.
Oh, wow.
Lee, would you like a Christmas present?
No, I don't want Marmite. You can shove it where the sun doesn't shine, Johnny.
Like Tommy, you probably can't get away full of
What was that?
money.
You can wash where the sun doesn't shine. Yeah, I know, but it's fantastic Marmite.
Oh, dear, no.
Yeah, but it's funny enough to put on a live, doesn't it? Do you like my Marmite links? But look, I just can't believe they actually even thought of that idea.
Yeah, Crypto says I know where I'd put that in the bin.
Yeah, I would as well.
This is what it says on the back. Links Marmite, WTF, Take the links Africa, I consent, and mix the warm African spices and
Try
aromas
and get
and smash it with an
raffle it
intense
off
savory
as a
mouth-watering
raffle it off
Marmite.
as do a competition, Johnny, and raffle it off.
Yeah, whatever, Lee. I'll throw in a bloody OXO bath bomb.
Oh, you'll laugh at this one. Have a guess who I see dinner time today in a train live stream?
Jimmy Savile.
No, Ian Matthews.
Oh, hiya, James.
Hiya, Gibson. Get back up the loft and get some videos done, James.
That's you.
Yeah, everybody, partners, Ali, Mac, and James should receive the stickers tomorrow.
Ooh.
I have sent like Kirsty some as well.
Well, I've got the
I know
stamps, I've got the
James-
stickers, but I still haven't got around to envelopes
James
yet.
was talking
He's
in Matt.
feeling he's gone, Tommy, because he's got college early morning.
And I
I've got
still
the
haven't
stamp.
looked you up on Facebook, James. I need to.
I've got the stamps, I've got the stickers, I just haven't got envelopes yet. We're getting there. I went for second class. I won't pay bloody first class price.
Yeah, hey Johnny, I done the same. Second class, 12 second
Whoa.
class.
But
some
I've been
reason
telling
we printed
Chris
the
for
site,
weeks and
printing.
weeks and weeks. Don't forget some stamps. Don't forget some stamps. And they finally
stamp
remember
things,
them. Anyway, they were put in post box yesterday, so they've probably been collected first thing this morning.
I'll have to go and have a look at that, James. I don't know if I'm back
It'll happen,
subscribed to yet. I don't seem to be
He
getting
is
notifications.
all right, Tommy. Yeah, but yeah, he likes to get an early night because he's up early in the morning to go to college.
I've got to set off at 7 in the morning. Christine's at Rainbow House. So
Oh,
it's a respite centre place. She don't like going there either. But so I've said to her, be a good girl, get in the car tomorrow, go to school and that. And I'll take you to McDonald's with Keena after school. Before you go back to
Hey,
Rainbow House.
bribe gets you everywhere.
She don't even eat really. She just nibbles
Yeah,
and everything.
yes.
She's fed from a tube, you see. So she just
Oh,
likes actually the being at McDonald's kind of bit. So she's 13, but she's a tiny little thing. She's still
could she eat a McFlurry then?
She eats ice because she can nibble on anything. There's no actual thing stopping her eating. She just don't eat enough to sustain her.
Yeah.
So she gets fed through a tube on the night in her sleep, and then on the morning before she goes to school. And they're like NutriPack things.
Oh.
And then
James,
when she's out with us during the day, she
I've
has to
just
have 4
found you
big
now,
tubes.
James, and I've just
water into
messaged
it,
you on
Tommy.
Facebook.
She has to have water in the tummy every
That
few hours.
mistake they made with Chris's mum. And that's why she's not here. They should
What,
have.
not feeding her, right?
It will. I'll talk about it now, but Chris don't like me talking about it. She had an heart attack, and they put her on this medication, and basically, she got to a point where every time she had anything to eat or drink, it just come back up. So they went to anyway. Doctors changed all the medication, but it was like, every time I eat something, I'm going to be sick. So she stopped eating or drinking. Anyway, she got sectioned, right? Which is serious. But we've said all along that we think they ought to pour a nasal tube down into her stomach and fed her that way. But she was saying she were eating, but she weren't. She was chucking it in bin. Anyway, got a phone call on
Unsubscribe and
on the Tuesday,
subscribe.
saying that they'd admitted her to a normal hospital, and by Thursday she was dead.
Oh shit!
So they've got to have an inquest and everything to see whether this psychiatric unit were negligent.
Yeah, I did
in not
see that
bringing
one.
her-
Well, Tracy's dad went in with a water infection, right? Actually, and he had mental health problems. He was schizophrenic and that. They stopped him on his medication, which he'd always been on. Always stopped him like that. He went really funny in the hospital, like a schizophrenic episode. Fell out of bed, broke his hip, and cracked a couple of ribs, and then he just went downhill from it. But he'd only actually gone in with a water infection.
But
Because they control your medication in hospital.
I mean,
don't they?
Chris
Just
don't
stop him
like
off it
talking
all.
about it because she was sectioned, and they'll only section you if you. I mean, she weren't a problem to anybody else. It was just the fact that she was harming herself by not eating, and
Yeah.
it were all like psychological.
Well, they don't just do
So-
it for mental health. They sometimes
the-
they do it because they've
the
got a forty to.
eating
Yeah.
meant that she'd throw it back up.
See you
So
later,
it was down
James.
to psychological reasons.
Oh
But
no, cheers, Lee. I got
she
you.
were,
mate. Sorry.
she were,
Wrong
she
way
were in
around.
that
Thought you were
psychiatric
leaving.
unit about 2 weeks, and they didn't do nothing for us. So when you sort of, it's like bulimia or
It's neglect, whichever way you put it.
yeah,
Really.
it was like bulimia or anorexia. You get
Yeah.
good at hiding it. So basically, they bring food to her. She'd say she'd eat it, and she hadn't. She'd chucked it in bin. But we more or less saying that they were negligent because they should have got her into a normal hospital quicker, and they got no option but to force feed her or put her, same as Johnny says, like a feeding tube or something. So at least
Yeah.
you were getting something. But 2 days
Well,
after,
when it's permanently in, like Christine does, it's called a
Yeah.
tracker.
I mean, you know what I mean? We're not saying that it was going to be a permanent thing. It was just till because she were a jolly woman.
So you're saying keeping her in the psychiatric hospital didn't really mess it
They
all
didn't
up? She
do
could have been in a
anything.
normal hospital.
Didn't do anything.
They didn't.
And it were like, it weren't till she were like on death's door that they, you know, we washed his hands off you, we'll send you to a normal hospital. And by then it was too late, everything was shutting down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
mean, they've got
cannot
that big
eat
question
much
and
now,
everything.
but I do eat when I was.
But
You know something? I never thought I'd say it, but I'm not that bothered about food now, Crypto.
but
I've got
it's,
stuff to
you
do.
know what I mean? It's a hard subject for anybody.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Tracy lost it. Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right. All good.
But
That was a short walk, lazy ass. Where did you go? To Lamppost and back?
oh dear.
I cut across some railway lines today. I thought I can handle this. I've been on some tram
Have
lines.
been that spooky lane?
I guess what event, what band I'm going to see this year.
I don't know.
Stereophonics.
You could narrow it down with a clue, Lee.
Stereophonics.
Well, that's not narrowing it down. That's telling us.
Yeah. Stereophonics. It'll be the 4th time seeing them.
The NHS is on its ass. 410,000 people have just left. It's about the retreated.
Crypto's laughing at Spooky
Can't
Lane. We've renamed it Crypto Spooky Lane. Well, I have. Well, here, Tommy, I'll twist camera round. That's Biscuit, look.
Great dog, very friendly. We're fine.
He
with me.
didn't talk.
Yeah, he is.
It's a
Biscuit
man's
is.
dog. He's a man's
Yeah,
dog.
he is.
Very much a man's dog.
Daddy awesome.
We think he's a German Shepherd crossed with something. Now, Johnny said he thought later.
Yeah.
Well,
He's cross Pickering. I'll say it's a cross Pickering. Yeah.
both
He puts
are in
window down at
Redfern
Cannes,
now,
you know who I
Johnny.
am. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he didn't talk back and fuss you, Johnny, when you come, didn't he?
Yeah.
He knows you like
I had to go for a chair this size. That chair would just take it. It took the entire room. This room's only about 6 foot wide, you see.
Yeah, the
I can lay down.
cat
fully across the
takeover
room.
started again. Yeah, part Nest, as we reckon. Biscuit is part German Shepherd and part Lurcher.
Yeah.
Johnny, we're at same assumption because he has got very long legs.
His bottom is like a lurcher, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got very long legs like a lurcher.
I don't know what a
But
greyhound, but they're like saying.
But he's got
The face looks lurcher as
he's
well.
got features of a German Shepherd and ears.
Long face.
Yeah, long nose and standy up ears. So
you said you were going to do one of those. Ancestry checks.
Things. I never thought about it until you've just mentioned it. But yeah, I mean, it all depends how much. If they're stupid amount, then no.
It'll freak you out when it comes back 20% cat.
He says, I thought he was part Graham because that walk was so quick.
He only does short walk, just empty his bowels, and if he does a number 2 at night.
Yeah.
Oh, we really needed to know that bit, Chris.
Yeah.
I ain't walking through them woods again after that pigeon try jumping out on me.
We've got you're saying it to young ears. You need to say number 1 and number 2.
Well, it did say number 2. We could have said it.
Or tinkle or sprinkle.
Yeah, Gordo says what his nan's doing is going to bed at 5 and then getting up at night thinking it's daytime. I'm like that sometimes, Gordo. I wake up and I think, what time is it?
What sleep? I only get about 3 or 4 hours.
I was just going to say, what It's underrated.
I never go a full night without getting up about 2 or 3 times.
What time is it? She is me snoring. Oh, it's middle at night.
Yeah.
I've only got.
My car's
got
called
about
Foxy.
a month and a half before I've got my first event.
My car's called
Crypto
Foxy.
says we're Foxy watching you.
I've
got my first event booked in 24th of May.
Just look at Tucker. I'm not kidding you. We thinks he's Lord Fauntleroy. He thinks he's at Ritz Hotel.
Yeah, he does. It's his chair.
It's past the cat test. Oh yeah, he likes that, doesn't he?
Shall I put recliner on?
When it's relegated to on, because it's a Tucker takeover.
Yeah.
That's
tilt
my flour.
it back and see if they sit on each end.
I say, I've got
Chris.
plenty of stop raising flour.
Chris, tilt it back and see if they get on each end.
He says, tilt it back. Oh dear.
He would, but he can't get past it if he does.
Shall I open it up so Biscuit can get on bottom and get
Do
a
you know though, Jeanette, sleep's overrated.
Yeah, it is.
Well, give me some and I'll let you know.
It is overrated.
Hey, you know, if I slept through night, I think I'd died and gone to heaven.
Well, I wasn't meant to be going on festivals this early in the month. I've took a festival on 25th of May, 24th, and I know I'm unfit and I'm on response. I can't wait for it because I know it's going to be an interesting one.
Backing him in.
Gordo says he's ringing a mum and asking her what time it is. Only 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Big will put stuff on this chair so the dogs couldn't get on it.
And whatever I put on top of that chair, they're going to top of that and sleep on
Yeah,
it.
they would. The cats don't care.
Talking of sleep, Lee, if I go more than 2 hours, I'm going, yeah.
Oh. But put it this way. Literally, I've got an event. I'm booked in for an event 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. I'm booked in for 5 night shifts. coming home for that, only home for about 2 weeks, and then back away again.
Gordo says apparently all clocks are wrong and someone's messed with clocks. But that's the problem when they're suffering with dementia, you know, they're right and you're wrong, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, Tucker's right at home in that recliner. He thinks it's Ritz Hotel. But yeah, Biscuit's bed's at side on them, and that is the closest. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Hi, Alex. Well, you know what Chris asked me last night.
Cool video you put out before, Alex.
Chris said to me last night.
It's supposed to be funny. I've been watching this carry on with Decca Heggie and this other person as in Dean Lynch Ward. And every time you see Decca Heggie or Dean Lynch Ward, they're basically, it's like a drama show. It's like a comedy show, as in one's as in bashing the other.
Yeah.
But there's everybody else involved in YouTube land. There's so many of them, as in so many of these people, and they've got the numbers that they've got is really big. But the thing is, I'm not in it for the numbers. I'm in it for because I want to be able to make whatever I'm doing in my hobby, I want to make it into a full-time occupation. But it's trying to get the media behind me, as in to put it out there so people can see what I do, what I actually do, and what I can do.
A question to Lee. Have you seen the latest video from those? Yeah. Who Liam? Yeah. Who Liam did that?
Yes.
Yeah. Same as I said to Chris, karma's a bitch, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I'm not talking about it on here because I don't want no comeback on me. So I'm just saying, yeah. But Chris was saying,
Thingy put a good video out as well. Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider, put a good dedication out to Andy.
See, the thing is, Lee, it's trying to come up with content, but to you, it might be things that you've done every day. So to you, it's no like something that you can put in and go, that definitely did. Everybody else will enjoy that. You know what I mean? So and you're like, well, I put it out. Well, I know put it out. And you're like, and you're like, and then you think, well, if I put it this way, would it work that way? There's a lot of things in it, as in to try and get it right.
Yeah, there is. You've got to think for the audience and everything. Alex,
it's even worse when you're not getting feedback back, because that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the comments or their input. If they're
I have actually recently, Alex, started sharing you out as well. I'm starting to share you out as well now.
Laughing at crypto.
Because I just spent there a guy. Guy messaged me up in Phoebe, and he's like, I've got a load of phones coming in, and he's offered me them before he's even put them on. And he sent his pictures, and he's like, do you want them? He's like, they're untested. He's like, you know the script. He's like, that's the way you're taking them. This is off a different source. It's somebody I bought off recently. David, this guy down south, and he's like, I don't know if I said something to him through the message with the last messages or something like that, as in to try and get a good, because you can put like, as in like, if they put like a buy it now on, you can actually put like an accepted offer in, so you can put a lower offer in, and I put a wee lower offer in just to kind of, because I like to try and sort of make it so that it's a round figure. But it's so that it's postage involved, so that I know, well, okay, I'm going to get my postage money back out, but I'm taking them as untested, so I'm buying the whole lot and maybe 11 phones, and there might be 5 half-decent ones and 3 crappy ones that nobody even wants. So I've got to take the whole bundle to make it worth their while. And I can't turn around and say, well, I only want their bits. Some of them will turn around and tell you, no, you take the whole lot.
Then I was moving the camera.
I'm just laughing at what Crypto says. She says, my dog's not allowed upstairs in this house as they were naughty one time, did the business in the hallway and it was dark and I put my foot in.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm not being ignorant to anybody in the chat, as in that I can see the comments on the left-hand side, but because Jeanette is talking on panel, I don't want to interrupt when she's talking.
But, I mean, to say, Biscuit's been ever so good. I mean, Chris takes him out 3 times a day, plus in between he lets him out on garden. Funny thing is, as soon as Chris says to me at night, are you ready?
Is that going to be wide enough?
In that respect, you know, where you're ready for bed, because you have to be careful what you say in front of Biscuit. He knows what you're saying, and he gets up and he toddles off upstairs and lays on bed. Now, this is the thing. Chris goes to the toilet, and I go in the bedroom, and as soon as I get up there, he jumps off and comes downstairs. Honestly, he's a man's dog, Alex.
It sounds like he's been in a family before, and whoever had last had him, they've been telling him to go for bed. So as soon as he knew that you think we come up in that, but he thinks he's going to get told off. You see, the thing is, I talk more animal than what I do human, because I understand animals better than I do human.
He's never ever been told off for getting on the bed.
Right, you might have not told him where he came from, originally.
This is the thing. Johnny come to see us other day, and he were all over Johnny like a rash. Now, when we sold this old telly,
that might explain the rash.
These 2 women come, and the minute they come in the door, they were growling at them. Now, Johnny come other day, and they were making a fuss on him, and they were all over Johnny. You know what I mean?
Great dog.
So it's got a preference for. I mean,
the thing is, tonight, we're a rescue animal. They don't tell you the ins and outs of where they came from. They just pick them up and that's it. They don't tell you the full story, so you don't know what situation he's been in before. And if he takes it, there's a reason.
No, he don't like kids.
He's only
that was straight. He's
only defending himself.
The thing is,
he's only defending himself. But if you give them the love and all the and everything else, brand new, and you probably did give them the love, but when you go to pet,
but no, we don't like kids at all. A friend of ours, I think her little one's 3 or 4, and yeah, he didn't like her at all. But you know, he's more of a man's dog than he is. You know, he tolerates me. He lets me stroke him. I mean, thing is, he was lay out bed last night. He cocks leg in here, so you rub his belly. And then the next minute, he's buggering off. Christopher's using and abusing me. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? He don't growl at me or anything like that. But, you know,
you've just got to, at the end of the day, Jeanette, all you have to do is reassure him that no harm's going to come to him when you're petting him, and he'll end up eventually. You keep doing it, and eventually he'll get used to you and think, "Oh, hold on a minute here." I'll also get a love for that. You know what I mean? Because as I said, you don't know what he went through before you got him. and they don't tell you everything, because I've had rescue dogs before, as in for the pound, and I've not been told about their background or anything. And they've turned out that I've had a few ones that would nip you, or they would go for other dogs.
But I mean, it's took him sort of. We had him in June, and as you can see, them two's in recliner. Biscuits at side on him in his bed at side of him. It's took till now from to, you know, be that sort of close together. I mean, they've tolerated each other. But,
see, the
but
thing
yeah,
is,
I mean,
you don't show that. You don't show that stuff, and you.
Is it me
YouTube.
or is Alex badly glitching?
I see it on Facebook because I'm in your group or whatever. In your group.
I can't understand a word Alex is saying at all.
Plus, also, I've got you as a friend on my Facebook. I get to see all the pictures and all that, Karen, when you put Biscuit when he's in the basket or whatever.
But it's like when.
I'm surprised he fits in that basket.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe it's me just going so fast.
It's just about in it now, Johnny. He's like his head's hanging out. Look.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
But
You got him a full-size basket, though. You wouldn't be able to bloody move, would you?
I know. I tell you what, we were gonna thinking of getting him. You know, with these big donut bed things.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
supposed to calm them down if they're very nervous, because he is a very nervous dog. And
It's phone ringing.
but the thing is, you know, if
Puppy.
Callum's first one down here, you know that noise that he just made when he were going out. It does that to Callum when he comes down first thing in the morning. So it's very much a man's dog.
Oh, you can definitely tell. No, but badly glitching it. I know he's Scottish anyway, but
Ronnie's the daddy's boy, but he loves Mrs. G. We're the only two people he will listen to. He will sit for the kids, but only when he feels like it. But when we say it does it automatically. But yeah, I mean, don't get me
It's
wrong.
your alpha male, Gordo.
It's
That's how
not.
dogs work. Dogs work.
You know,
in a
he's not
pack,
nasty
anyway.
towards me because he loves me bacon.
Oh,
And
No, they'll not bite the hand that feeds them. They'll not bite the hand that feeds them. They'll not bite the hand that feeds them, especially if they've got a sweet tooth.
But I mean, it's I'm sort of exaggerating a bit there. I mean, if it's got chocolate in, then no, it's a no. If you know what I mean. But you know, it's. I'd just say he tolerates me. You know, he's not nasty towards me in any way, shape, or form. But I don't know. I just get the feeling that, yeah, you know.
He looks at you as if to say whatever, and then looks at Chris and says, "Oh, I love you, Chris."
Aye, but the thing is, Jeanette, are you frightened? Are you frightened? Are you frightened of him? Are you frightened of him? Are you frightened of him? Because if you show him any fear, he will play in it. He will play in it. A dog will play in it. If you show him any fear.
Alex, Johnny will tell you, is the most placid dog you'll ever meet. But it's, I don't know.
So it's went through to Jeanette's what he's went
Deal
through.
with the pack mentality. Whoever's the alpha male is in charge, which is Chris. Yeah. Then Biscuit will class himself as the next one, and then you.
Well, I'm bottom at pile, Johnny. It'll be Chris, Biscuit, Callum, and then me.
Well, there you go. That's why sometimes he looks at you as if to say whatever.
I mean, he does as he's told. When I tell him to sit or give me a paw or anything like that, he'll do as he's told. But it's just not got the same interest in me that he has in Chris or Callum.
They're big yogurts, Sam. They're good for growing seeds in, though.
And the thing is, you know, like when we have a chicken on a Sunday, that's the German Shepherd, and they can be a one-owner dog. But yeah,
does your chicken get the ass? Does the Biscuit get the ass end at chicken?
It's like it comes in a pecking order. Chris, Biscuit, Callum, and our bottom at pile. Anyway, he knows that when we have a chicken, I sit there stripping it all down and you know, taking all meat off it and blah blah blah. That's the only time he has anything to do with me.
Never stop staring at you when you're doing that.
He knows that I'm the one that's stripping all chicken down, and he'll sit there waiting for me to finish it. As if to say, come on, Mum, you're not going fast enough. You know what I mean? I want my chicken now, sort of thing. But yeah, but the thing is, when we adopted him, the kennel says, oh, you know, don't let him favour one person over another. But it's hard not to when Chris is the one that feeds them and takes them for a walk, and you know what I mean?
You think that worked with my budding, but he still don't like me. See, it's the opposite way. He's all for girls because I think whoever neglected Buddy was a man. So,
but yeah, I mean, it's like, but this is the thing. Tucker is very much Chris's cat, but they don't vibe. You know, if Tucker goes on Chris's knee, he not bark at him or nip at him or anything like that. He lets Tucker have his turn on Chris's knee so we can, you know, stroke him and make a fuss on him. But we've had Benny since you're about 8 weeks old, and basically I had this dressing gown and I used to like hold him like here on this dressing gown, and I've still got that dressing gown to this day. I didn't throw it out because he's that kitten again, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I think that's why Benny's more me than he is anybody else.
have you put your crossing garden?
Yeah, Chris did it same day.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it same day. I hope you took a picture, didn't you? Wait. I said, he says that you put your crossing guard, and I says, yeah, Chris did it same day.
Yeah.
Says you took
Yeah,
a
nice.
picture of it.
They're a nice one. That's a cockler pant. This is a cockler round with panda. 2 pandas on it.
Is that a coin?
Aye.
But
It's made as a bill. It's made as a building,
Where's
Johnny.
the
But
superglue?
it's actually 99. It's 999 fine copper. It's actually made in copper. The
James
copper
says all
ones
that.
are actually
Yeah.
less expensive than the silver. The silver ones, you're talking like, I showed one to Brissy, right? 92. They wanted 4 installments, right? You could either pay 4 installments, or you could buy it £92.50. That's silver. If you weigh it in grams, that's silver.
I just spend that on my garden, Alex. I'm not buying a chuffing coin with it.
But
I
yeah,
spent that about.
That's why I go. That's why I go to auction. That's why I go to the auctions as Northern America, because I
That's
can get it a
about what I
lot
spent
cheaper.
out
Than what
there,
I can buy it. What I can buy
About
it
90
as in
quid
Westminster.
in total doing that garden.
oh wow.
That's with the fuel for getting it, the sand and cement, the block, everything about 90 quid. It didn't go over 100 anyway, definitely not.
But yeah, I mean, when we talk about Benny, he's OG. He's 11 years old this year. Our Benny is. So
That's
you
all right.
think we've had him since he's been 8 weeks old. So yeah, he's the alpha male at the moment. So yeah, no.
You know,
Benny.
Urbex is in.
Hello, Airbax. Hello, Bexy.
Why, when it's them 2 fingers that I've hurt, is this one hurting? Right on the nail.
The thing is, Johnny's done it. Johnny's done the garden with a sort of budget and went, right, I'm only going to spend that. That's the budget for it. It's the same with me when I'm buying stuff.
He never sets a budget.
I've got a budget
He'll get it for no.
No, I'll try and do it for no, mate. Do you want a secret, right? I split some bags of sand today and they reduced them for me.
You crafty sod, Johnny.
I've done a bit with a Kia. Says that one's leaking. He said I'll reduce it to £2 if you want. Oh, go on then. I'll have that one as well.
Says it's called referred pain. You know when you've got
Nice one.
It's like it's like when you dint your tins, isn't it? And so can I have that reduced?
It's like, yeah, you imagine them two things are throbbing now, Johnny.
I mean, that's
Your blood's already coming through that one.
Nearly sliced his fingers off with shovels today.
I've been picking that one, and that's the one that he actually done an operation on. They took part it off, and then he says, then he says to me,
it's one of them edging shovels as well, so it's razor sharp.
But yeah, it's
it edged my finger.
It's like me. You know, I mean, I know it's not the similar sort of thing, but when my knees start playing up, you dare bet everything else starts playing up at the same time.
My hip were really bothering me around me driving today, and actually thought to myself, at least it's taking my mind off my finger.
Funny thing is, I said to Chris earlier on, I've been like, you know, where you've got that curve bit in your shoulder blade at back. I kept saying, "Oh, my shoulder blade in half hurting me," and then it started itching. So I said to Chris, "Just have a look at it for me." So he says, "Well, there's a big red mark." Oh God, no! I just hope it ain't shingles again, because that's how it starts: pain, localized pain, and then like it's sore and itchy. So I said to Chris,
You got bit by some kind of insect again today, but it's alright. It's weird weather, isn't it?
Because before Mum went, Mum's actually went on holiday for 2 weeks down at my sister's, and before she went away, I was in the other cupboard because I was like, Tim asked me for a Sony Ericsson or something that he needed a part for something, so I decided to go into the bottom cupboard.
Oh, I took a bag, one of them
bags for life. Now this bag was full. I'm talking about 3-4 bags, carrier bags, right? Stuffed inside it, full of phones. I took them up the stairs. I dragged them up the stairs. I've been down there the last 2 days. That's what I've done.
The trail of blood outside, so if a vampire taps on my window later, I know why.
But yeah, I'm like Johnny. I'm kazooed up to eyeballs with vitamins and what God knows. So
I need some more.
That's the only reason why I take so many vitamins. Because last time I had shingles, it knocked me off my feet.
I still think every time I swallow one of these, am I supposed to be swallowing it or picking it? They're big, aren't they? They're ridiculous to swallow.
Did you get? Oh, you got that link, didn't you? What I sent you? They're about £5 some at them omega-3, and there's like.
You know, so I haven't even clicked it yet.
It looks like a bullet. There. Imagine trying to get that out your backside when it passes.
That's what I'm thinking. Which way does it go? I had to read the bottle.
They are many anyway. Apex Nutra, Johnny.
Yeah.
They say exactly same as Johnny's omega-3.
I mean, these ones, they're the normal size, what you normally get.
Yeah, I've got exactly same one.
12 o'clock tray. That's that size. That's the normal size one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've got both of them and all. Johnny put me onto them. Tracy wants to know what time does Tesco close?
12 o'clock.
Can you not see there?
Look out window, see if lights on.
Johnny put they them that Johnny's just shown you. Johnny put me onto them.
Oh no, we shouldn't.
We've got matching tablets.
I have 2 a day of them, you know. The maximum adult dose for a male is about 12,000. I have 8,000.
Well, I only
Every day.
have one because I get some vitamin D prescribed by a doctor.
Look at all that sore throat thing I had last week. 3 days it lasted.
Yeah.
Lee, I'm going to have to find somebody to do the iPhones, mate. But I've got another three. That's another.
I'll be back out in that garden tomorrow.
That's another three. That's another three come in. But these are younger. These are younger than the ones that I showed you. There's another three come in.
I've got.
I need to get somebody that does iPhones because it's.
I'll
not that
speak-
I can't.
Alex, I'll
do
speak
it.
to you on Facebook over it.
Lee, it's not that I can't do it. It's because it's so intricate, as in with all the screws and everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work involved in them to actually pull them apart, and you've got to remember every screw that goes in them. Because when I put out a phone in eBay, I want it perfect so that it doesn't come back.
I have to have an app on my phone by government. I'll be going back to one of them.
Because the thing is, as in if you buy something off me, say for instance I sell you something on eBay and see if it's not right, I'll take it back and give you your money back. As in you'll not get your postage you by sending it to me back to me.
You get
what you paid for it plus the postage, as in thing, mate. That's the way I work. I'm not here to rip people off on eBay. I've done eBay twice. I've had three accounts. I've got three accounts in eBay.
That's what you could do with Johnny.
Don't forget to pick up some Tesco dark chocolate. What the hell's that?
It's tuber gauze.
Bandage. It's tubular gauze.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and that is the thing that you put on your finger. So you cut a length off, feed it all onto that plastic thing, then you put it on your finger, pull it off, twist it, and then push it down again. That'll protect your finger.
Like putting a condom on.
Something like that.
I was doing that for one. I was doing that for months. And then the finger was getting better, and then all of a sudden I felt this. It was like as if an ingrown nail, and I started.
I cleaned it. I really cleaned it the minute I did it. That's why there was so much blood, because I washed it straight away.
But yeah, that's what you could do with Johnny to protect your finger. You could pick it up at any chemist. I was just showing you that as a reference.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some bits tomorrow.
But it's
I'm
like
taking some decorating stuff over for Kath first.
Yeah, you cut a piece off about that long. Feed it onto that plastic thing, then put it on your finger, pull it up, twist it, and then push it down again. So it's like got 2 or 3 layers, and it's called a finger bandage.
I've got a roll of it.
So yeah, I mean, it'll protect you from knocking it, or and I mean you can still put plaster on it by all means, but it'll just protect them 2 fingers from getting like dirt or anything in it, or out like that, so it don't get infected. You know what I mean? Ooh, Gordo says not far from him the crocodile experiences. Ooh.
No, because that's the one that came in the other day. That's the one that came in the other day. That's no power known. But I think I've got a funny feeling that's a bat. I think the batteries are being it. It's too clean. I can tell. I can usually tell as in how clean they are in a picture and all that, Karen. I usually can tell. But it come off a source that I've known for donkeys. I've known him since that long on eBay. As in he's got over 3,000 feedback. I only paid I think about 11 quid or something like that for that lot. I got a Nokia. I got a Nokia as well. The Nokia's actually got a screen fault. The Nokia's got a screen fault in it. That's what I'm saying. I take stuff in, and then what I do is I power test it. And if I can't power test it, then I start wondering, well, what's wrong with it? What is it that it's doing?
Gordo, that does happen.
Says I'm surprised you have any left. We all know what you're like with knives.
I'm supposed to be up in Kath tomorrow, decorate, but I've just said to her I'm going to have 1 day off and then I'll help you decorate.
That's it.
I'll bring it stuff over tomorrow, though. She needs to borrow my steamer and strip the wall first.
Oh, Bexy says Apple are getting very sneaky with batteries on the new iPhones. The battery needs to be paired to the logic board, whatever that is.
You mean certain batteries
when our Bex says that, there is actually what you call a repair equipment, repairing equipment. I use for all my equipment, as in for my repair equipment, like my boxes and all that, Karen, which they do that. Funny enough, that thing that he's talking about, or Bex is talking about, they do it. It's on GSM server site, and it's about, I think it's about 12, I think it's about 20 odd quid or something like that, but it's like a test board. It looks like a test board, and all you do is you basically put it onto the jig. The Apple's doing a lot of things that they want to do, because they want to stop the technicians, the ones that have not got qualified by as in repair centres, not that car on. No, there's a lot of boys out there, Jeanette, that's really good with them. As now when they say they're cowboys, we learn, a lot of us learn by actually doing these phones, as in for our own selves, and we have that's how we learn, because a lot of the stuff is in either Hindu language or Pakistan language, which if you don't understand their language, you've not got a whole in help's chance to even figure it out.
Kill off the right to repair.
Aye.
So.
I agree.
I'm going to get going, guys. I'm going to get going because I need lavatory. And I'll see you on tomorrow's live stream. Don't forget, come and join in, because it's dedicated to Somerset Andy, who passed away. So yeah, we're dedicating it to Somerset Andy tomorrow, and so I'll see you all tomorrow on the Baking Live. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye, everybody.
This is being an idiot again.